You're watching Suck Professor. Hello, everybody. It's me, Hank. I'm joined by James, my favorite film buff of all time. Me and James. We're both buff. Well, no, not either. But together, one of our legs might be muscular. Thanks for finding our channel, everybody. We're talking about Lady Bird. I'm going to give my review of it. So there are going to be huge spoilers here. If you don't want Lady Bird ruined, you might want to change the channel.
Yeah, I'm going to be a watcher, a listener, because I have not seen Lady Bird.
Ask questions if you...
Yes.
Okay. No sleeping. All right. If you start nodding off, I will poke you in the ear with a wet finger. And where?
Alrighty.
How did it get wet? Well, you'll be asleep and you won't know. It won't be my spit. It'll be worse. Okay?
God.
It'll be way worse. What is a weirdly specific threat? All right. Lady Bird. I saw the movie today. You know, we talk about movies and stuff on our channel. That's why we're doing this. And I want to share my opinions. Here's my opinions. Loved it. I say see Lady Bird. Great movie. Well made. Beautiful acting. Just an overall quality show. I mean, quality movie. I enjoyed it very much. You want to hear what it's about, James?
I am all ears.
All right. Spoilers.
Yeah.
You okay?
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. So Lady Bird is about a teen girl who is trying to figure out where she wants to go to school.
And what kind of mutant powers does she have?
She has the ability to run through walls, but only partially.
Okay.
So she gets stuck in walls a lot. And
right.
And then it was 2 hours of surgery while some doctors tried to figure out how to remove drywall from her back. And no
plaster out of her mouth.
It's a comedy. I would say it's a comedy about. It's my favorite kind of comedy. Like, I'm a comedy guy. People look at me and they go, "That guy looks funny. Look at him. Ha ha ha. Let's laugh at that fat fuck over there." I get it. I'm used to it. So I understand comedy, but I hate film comedies. They're terrible. What I'm talking about, James? I'm talking about Anchorman, Zoolander, Dodgeball 3. Terrible. What passes for comedies are fucking smorgasbords of garbage. And that click noise was my phone moving around and touched my chair. So my favorite comedy the last 5 or 6 years or whatever was 50-50. A small character study. I'm trying to sound smart. Small character study about a guy who gets cancer and how he deals with it with his friend. And one of the reasons I'm mentioning that is because Lady Bird felt like it was a comedy, but it was a story about people with genuine, real problems, and they faced them with honesty and authenticity. The writing was excellent, and it's just basically about this girl's final year of high school, and she's got a kind of a troubled relationship with her mother, but it's loving, and her dad too is there, and she's sort of deciding where she wants to go to school, but she's also dating guys. It really does sound. It's hard to summarize. Plus, I'm weird. But it's not. It's not like. It's not. You hear a movie that's a summary of a movie, and I'm like telling you to go see it. But it's not. The fact that I liked it means it's not a movie for like just teenage girls.
Sounds like the plot of a Babysitter's Club novel.
Yeah, but that's what was good about it. Was a real story.
What does Lady Bird mean? What is?
Oh, Lady Bird is her name. She insists people call her Lady Bird. She gave her own self that nickname, Lady Bird. She wanted it. She just loves LBJ's wife.
Really?
You know, LBJ stands for Lady Bird Johnson. Lyndon Baines Johnson was married to Lady Bird Johnson. I mean, I fucked that up. I screwed that up. My voice is going. Yeah. So. I've done a very bad job at this. This is terrible.
If you had to compare it to another movie that people might have seen, what would it be close?
Dune? Just like Dune. No. Well, that's why 50-50, it's not the same plot or anything, but it's like a small story about a small slice of people's lives, and it reads very authentic, and it reads very sincere and well-intentioned, and it just had a good vibe to it. So good music choices and stuff too.
What's the intended audience for this? Do you take your kids to see it?
People with smart, intelligent, handsome, and beautiful people like you and me mostly. But no, I don't think children are good for this. It's not overtly sexual. There's a virginity storyline to it, but they don't really get into like, it's not like American Pie with like gross out, no one fucks an apple pie or anything like that. It was the characters were all very, in my opinion, were simple but layered. Like, you know what I mean? Like they were accessible, but they didn't feel one dimensional. Even the smaller characters. So like it was just a good little character movie. that I found very easy to watch. I don't normally like watching movies with a full audience or full theater. It's kind of annoying, but every once in a while you end up with a bunch of people around, and it actually enhances the experience. And this was one of those rare cases because people in the audience were laughing, like they were cracking up at certain stuff.
How packed though?
It was pretty packed.
Really?
Yeah, it was. And I saw like the first showing today on Sunday, so I saw the 10. I think that it started at 10:40 a.m.
Now, is this a wide release or a small indie?
I don't know. I have no idea. Oh. But I've seen tweets and people liking it and positive reactions on there. Mm-hmm. My friend picked it because I was just like, I don't know, have you seen Thor? Yeah. And he goes, yeah, but you haven't seen Ladybug? I was like, all right, whatever. And it got okay reviews. So I would say see Ladybird. It's a good. It'd be a fun movie if you have a fun girlfriend or a fun boyfriend or spouse. Or just a fun friend, which I have with you, James. Take your friend to the movie and then have a nice discussion afterwards. It'll make you talk about stuff. She has to make some big decisions. It's because there's universal themes explored, like what's next. That's a huge thing. Everybody faces that what's next as you near the end of high school. Some people just go on to what's next being staying at the bowling alley.
Yeah, it's either for me. It was either prison or following in your father's career path.
There you
go.
So
I chose option 3, move as far away as possible.
Prison. I like that was like guaranteed.
The prison was right next to the high school.
Really?
A lot of people transitioned. They spent about 6 months outside of high school, didn't know what to do with themselves, committed crimes, went right into prison.
Wow. Jesus. It's sad and depressing. Mm-hmm. This is not about that. The actress's name, the lead's name is something. I don't know, Gwen.
It's a very exotic sounding name.
Gerwig or something. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever.
Not someone you'd seen before.
I'd seen her before. Yeah. There's more to it. I mean, I don't know. There's a whole bunch of shit going on here.
Was there an after credit scene?
Yeah, Samuel L. Jackson came by in an eye patch.
Yes.
Walked out into her dorm room and was like, "You have some great skills. Have you ever heard of the Avengers Club?"
And this is obviously going to be released in 4K 3D.
Yes, it was in 3D. Except I worked 2 3D classes, so they canceled each other out. so I didn't. No. What else could I say about it? Do you have any questions? You want to ask me about season 2?
Yeah. At a score of 1 to 100, Rotten Tomatoes, what would you say?
Rotten Tomatoes. That's a good question. Oof. 92.
Okay.
A good solid A-. But you won't. I mean, unless you know for sure that you get bored easily. Meaning, like if you liked Transformers, you're probably not going to like this. It's the opposite of Transformers.
So there's no Bebop and Rocksteady.
No, they're in it.
Oh, they're in it.
Yeah, they're in it. They're both poetry teachers. They're a gay couple. They adopted an entire South Korean orphanage, and they train them to be their foot soldiers.
Okay.
Bebop and Rocksteady.
They should be in every movie.
They should be in every movie. They're the greatest literary characters are that have evolved in our time period.
Screenwriting book should be the main character, then Siding Incident, Act 1, Act 2, Bebop, Rocksteady, Act 3.
Exactly. Yep. Every era has its heroes. You know, we've got Julius Caesar, Cleopatra, Shakespeare.
That's a big jump.
And we've got
a couple centuries with no heroes.
No heroes. We've got Bebop and Rocksteady.
Yep.
For sure. Okay. No doubt. And with a very close behind would be the 2 goons from that are Mumra's buddies.
Yep.
I don't know what they're called. All right, but anyway, it's the opposite of Transformers. It's a small, intimate story about a young woman facing big decisions, but they're quirky and little, but they're not annoying quirky. You know, like Wes Anderson kind of annoying.
Oh, I love Wes Anderson. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a very specific flavors, but I think most people kind of like it. I like it too, although I didn't see that hotel one. Didn't he have a hotel one?
Oh, I own it. If you want to see it,
you do?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah. But this is not that kind of quirky, but they're not boring one-dimensional characters either, because you can't sustain any movie with just like a bunch of flatheads walking around going, "Boy, it's gonna be hard when mom dies." You know, it's not. That. It's gonna suck. But this didn't suck at all. I enjoyed it, and I actually said to my friend after it was over, I was like, "Why isn't every movie like this? Why isn't every movie just a small
slice of life
thing
about
slice of life about it's not about anything super important, but it's about shit that's important to these characters, and we care about what they do and how they go about their decision and what they're up to. So,
Trivia question for you: what was the name of Dexter's boat in Dexter?
Pussy boat.
Slice of Life.
Shit. Damn it!
Try to make that one easy.
That would have been pretty easy. I was basing it off of Quentin Tarantino's Pussy Wagon, as you'll recall.
Yes.
But yeah, Slice of Life because he's a serial killer.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, or just loves bread.
Yes.
All right, so there's a Lady Bird review, guys. Check out Lady Bird. I say give it props. Show it some support. I don't even know if it's a wide release. I literally have no idea. Maybe it's out. And my friend, he said The Big Sick.
The Big Sick. Which
is another movie that is about, actually by comedian Kumail Nanjiani and his wife, Emily V. Gordon. They're both actually really good. But their relationship started off, it's an interracial thing, but she was sick. And he had to, like, that's how he spent like 3 months hanging out with her parents while she was in a coma.
Wow.
Which is crazy when they were just starting to date and stuff. So it's like, wow, they had a really interesting relationship, but then they wrote it in a movie. It's just another small slice of
Did they take like movies and stuff?
Yeah, we wheel the coma bed in there.
Just like prop her up, and she held the tub of popcorn.
But she can only understand Morse code tapped into the bottom of her foot. So that's the only, he'd have to tap what's happening, kind of like a closed caption, but worse. All right, well, that made no sense. Thanks, though. That's all we got. Thanks, everybody. I know I said thanks. That was weird. That was awkward. Oh, keep bumping the mic. Fuck. I keep bumping shit. All right, guys.
You bumped your sriracha sauce.
Shit, I bumped my sriracha sauce and my empty Diet Coke bottles. I started drinking Diet Coke again.
Oh, no.
I quit.
You've relapsed.
I relapsed. It's terrible. I got to get off of it. If only there was a Diet Coke. All right, guys, that's it. At Suck Professor on Twitter, at Video James SP on Twitter too. He loves Twitter.
To log into that at some point.
He can't get enough of it. Let him know if. I believe if people are talking to you on there, you'll probably like it.
I'm gonna start tweeting like Trump.
Yeah, go ahead. Although there's no rules for him.
You watched our video. Sad.
Yeah. You'll yeah.
It works for him
somehow. It's fucking crazy. All right, I got nothing else.
Yep, me either. Life.
In life.
Yep, nothing else.
You got me.
I'm just gonna go walk into traffic.
I'll help.
Awesome.
Because I want that pizza that's left over. Bye, everybody. See ya. Thank you. Bye, James. Thank you.